2020 is a bevy of unpredictable moments, not just about what's going on with COVID, but also in competition, given that there's no qualifying. So we see some really interesting matchups early on. And we saw Vaughn Gittin Jr. Look like Vaughn Gittin Jr. from 2010. And we've seen moments of that from him over the years, and he's certainly always in the hunt for a championship. But something got really dialed and locked in this weekend with him in round one, and he just looked like the man to beat after going through a number of top contenders, including the leader of the championship, Odi Bakchis, and meeting Frederick Osbo in the finals. When he got the win, there was I don't know if it was a sigh of relief or just an emotional outburst of what all of us are feeling in kind of struggling through this 2020 season. But it was a rare moment that we don't often get to see, especially from a veteran athlete. But it was also very refreshing, and I'm proud of him for what he accomplished here.
Last year, I did a lot of thinking about what's going on. Do you want to be here, Vaughn? What's the deal? What's in your head when you're running? And I've been trying to be perfect and anticipate what everybody else is going to do and worry about what they're doing when I'm battling them. And I don't do that any time other than Formula D. When we're at demos or just having fun, it's not a problem. And I realize that I know what to do. I know what to do when cars transition. I know what to do when they enter. I know what to do when they slow down in front of me. And I just need to beat and drive and flow. And I just got myself out of that for some reason. I don't know why, but I made a commitment to myself to do that this year. I'm going to get notes from my spotters. I'm going to listen. I'm going to be aware of what the drivers are going to do, but I'm not going to drive to what they're doing. I'm going to drive to what I need to do to be with them and to drift with them and beat them. And I did that tonight, and it earned us the results. And that's what I plan to do from here on out. Just getting in my way a little bit, trying to be too perfect, trying to just anticipate, and it wasn't working. So I just got to trust myself, trust my equipment, and just make the magic.
Vaughn Gittin Jr.'s emotions at the end of the event yesterday you could tell that they were really raw and honest. Just the way that he was talking about what everybody's gone through with the pandemic and all the hard work that had gone into the beginning of this season that was sort of wasted.
Vaughn, it feels like this was really redemptive and a really emotional moment for you right now. What are you processing?
I just miss my family. I've been on the road for 10 days, running hard. I miss my wife, I miss my boy, and I'm just so grateful for this team. We show up today, we made some mistakes early on. We reset in the middle of the day and made it happen.
Now that we're actually starting the season, and we went over the last couple of years, the difficulties they've had with their setup and everything else. They finally found the recipe, they made it work. Chelsea won in St. Louis, and now he just won here in Seattle. So for him to be that raw and emotional after that kind of win proves how much dedication, time, and energy these guys put into their teams, their efforts. And I think that it's something really motivating to see somebody that honest and pure out there, missing their family and everything else, because we all feel the same way. But the drivers have an extra level of that because of the effort that they put in behind the scenes. We just show up to the event for the most part. We, especially the judges, we judge and we leave, but their journey is so long and arduous with so much stress that we don't see. So for him to really pour out like that was really moving.
What? You kind of teared up during the interview with the Red. I mean, what's that about?
I'm a dad for the first year. Or actually, you're going on year 2. My boy's 22 months now, and this year we had a really nice little unexpected vacation, I'll call it, and I got to spend a lot of unexpected time with my family. And I've been on the road now for 10 days, and it's a lot. And I just I miss them. And we've been staying in touch and FaceTime all weekend, and I just wanted nothing but to hug them when I got out. But and that emotion with the win, and a lot of people I think were questioning, is Vaughn still there? Is he still the guy that, and he hasn't gone anywhere. I just had to adjust my focus. But yeah, man, miss my family. I'm proud of my team. I'm proud of myself. And with that, you know, comes some tears of joy, you know, and they feel good too. It's all good. I'm proud of all of it. I miss me, and that's all I've ever been, and all I'm going to continue to be.